Today, as we enter into this space of prayer, I invite you to begin by just slowing your body down, taking a few deep breaths. And in your breathing, as you feel the breath enter into your lungs and exhale out through your mouth or nose, just feel that breath and let it be a reminder that God wants you here today and that God is nearer to you than that very breath. Today we're going to be doing a prayer called the Examen. The Examen is a prayer of discernment and noticing. It can help us pay attention to the movement of God in our lives by paying attention to our actions, our emotions, thoughts, and our body. As we do it, we prayerfully ask God to help us reflect deeply on the content of our day. And we invite God to lead this time and be with us. Those who practice the Examen over weeks and months may notice reoccurring themes leading to maybe a new direction God wants us to go. It may help us see areas in our life that are draining and need to be addressed. Perhaps areas of sin that need to be dealt with. Or maybe life-giving people and areas that God gives us as sources of encouragement. And as we begin the Examen today, we acknowledge that God is present with us. The Spirit of Christ lives in us. And so as we review our last 24 hours, we ask God to help us do that. First, I want you to prayerfully think through the last 24 hours of your life. Where did you notice connectedness to God or others? Or perhaps another way of thinking about this question might be, what did you find most life-giving? Next, I want you to think about where you felt perhaps distant from God or others. Or when did you feel life draining out of you? After you've had enough time to prayerfully review your last 24 hours with those two questions, perhaps you just want to sit in what you noticed. If there's anything you want to talk with God about, you can do that. Or maybe you feel like journaling. And you can spend as much or as little time as you need today in the space of just being with God, of journaling what you noticed, or just having a conversation with God about it.